Virgos. Alright, we're going to take a look at your love situation for April 2021. See how the energy is between the two of you and kind of where things are headed, how they're feeling about you, where they're hoping things will go, that kind of stuff. So first, let's just get information on the energy between the two of you. Alright. So somebody is a little bit determined that there is some kind of neglect or dependency on something, or maybe there's some overindulgence in something and some neglect somewhere else. But one of the two of you is not real happy with things at the moment. And it's been pretty much defined, even though I don't know if you guys have openly discussed this. I feel like it actually has more to do with somebody putting more attention into something else. And it could be work, it could be something else going on, but it's definitely given the impression that, you know, you've been canceling plans with the person that's interested in you to go and pursue something else. So that's kind of the energy that's been given off. So maybe you have been, you know, if you've been kind of neglecting this relationship, they're definitely noticing it and wondering what's going on. So some of you do have a different interest in someone else going on right now, and you're not really sure what to do about that. Either way, I mean, I always suggest communication. We'll kind of get an idea of what's suggested here. You know, it depends. If you have a dominant situation going on where there's someone that could be aggressive about this, you know, situation, you might want to have a little bit more caution. If you are in a situation where if you just kind of cut ties now, then it's no, you know, no foul, no harm, because it is what it is. There's no ring on the finger, or you just change your mind, or whatever, to each their own. But the point is, you just go ahead and make that known. Either way, I would go ahead and do that as opposed to dragging anything out. How can you improve your communication skills? By not leaving it a situation for injustice. You don't want something to not be addressed when you could ultimately deal with it ahead of time and save yourself a lot of trouble or issues or just stress. 6 of Wands. You're going to have a much better successful situation by not having an unnecessary problem. Okay? Just, yeah. I mean, it's not exactly the easiest path, but it's the one that definitely needs to be taken, is the message there. What can you expect to pop up here during this time period where you need to be a little bit aware of? So there is an imbalance. If you were wondering if something is going to kind of, you know, surface, I do see whatever that is will be happening this particular month. So if you needed to be aware of that, at least you know now, so that you're not sitting here wasting your time. If you're wanting a new relationship, I do see that there's a transition going to take place this month from one you're in to the next one. Okay, 2 of Wands. What are they hoping will happen with you? Well, they're hoping that you're going to be able to continue to plan forward with them. And if you keep making that impression, that's going to just make things a lot harder. On the other hand, you got someone else who's wanting to, for those of you who that situation applies, you got this other person hoping that this relationship obviously is going to turn into something. And the suggested action with the situation is to be straightforward. You don't want to come from the ego. You don't want to control the situation. You want to be able to, be compassionate in the situation. You know what I mean? You're not here to play games or to pull on people's heartstrings more than anything. You're here to you're trying to gain this dream that you have, and if what you have right now is settling, then don't. Keep moving forward, be done with it, be at peace with it, and keep going on. I think some of you might be holding on to this, like, almost guilt of wanting to just kind of take things to the next level. But that does mean you have to make changes. That does mean that sometimes you have to, let things go that are hard to make decisions over. But that's the right thing to do. All right, what are you not seeing? High Priestess. That this is actually like a spiritual opportunity for you to just kind of step it up with things. This is the end of something and the beginning of something new. Okay, so that's going to mean something different for a lot of you, but this is the time to really just, use that inner strength to take things to the level that you ultimately have been wanting, but not, you don't want to settle down here. You want it to take it all the way up. Be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. I couldn't have imagined a better message. But it is. It's just, the only way I can explain that is it's not settling. It's allowing yourself to really take advantage of what you're worth. And you have to do that by listening to your heart, by shifting your focus back to what it is you love and what you want, and looking at how committed you really are to love. Okay, all those things kind of play a part. If you want the bigger and better, you got to live that out, in your day to day. So that's super important. I hope that helps you guys. If you want to look at your personal situation, feel free to reach out. All the information on how to book your readings down below. And I hope you guys have a great month. We'll see you in May. Much love.